Welcome to Black History Month Daily. My name is Kevin. Every day throughout the month of February, my friend Derek and I are going to be bringing you topics that were either not discussed in your history books, or if they were probably just breezed over. Today's topic is going to be the Mayflower versus the White Lion. A good source of information to read regarding the White Lion is 400 Souls by Ibram X. Kendi. If the Mayflower, which did not land until 1620, was the advent of American freedom, then the White Lion, which landed in 1619, is the advent of American slavery. While arriving just 1 year apart, one ship, the Mayflower, and its people have been immortalized, while the other ship, the White Lion, and its people have been completely erased. W.E.B. Du Bois, one of, if not the greatest American social reformer, labels this erasure as propaganda of history. He says it is propaganda like this that has led men in the past to insist that history is lies agreed upon. I can identify with this erasure because a couple of years ago I had the privilege of going to Virginia. So I went to Fort Monroe, which used to be Port Comfort, where the White Lion had landed. It is now government property, or maybe has always been government property. My point is, I went to two gentlemen in the building there at Fort Monroe, and I asked if they could lead me to the site where the White Lion had landed. Neither one of them could tell me where that site was at, although it was less than a half a mile away. When I got there, I saw a placard. It was approximately 2 feet and maybe 2.5 feet tall, and 2.5 feet wide, sat on top of a pole. And I marveled at that because that was the site where the first Africans landed in America, knowing that slavery was the catalyst of America becoming a world power. Ironically, you could visit the Battle of Yorktown, and they have this huge exhibit in that same area. They even got an exhibit on Jamestown there, which is one of the first English colonies, but the site of the White Lion, where it landed, was on a placard 2.5 by 2.5 feet on a pole erected probably about 7 to 8 feet tall on unkept landscape next to a riverbank. You know, it's clear that while you can erase the history of the White Lion, you will never be able to erase its impact. An excellent source to do your research on the White Lion and slavery in general is the 1619 Project by Nicole Hannah-Jones. And tune in tomorrow and listen to my friend Derek as he highlights Frederick McKinley Jones. And always remember, Black history is American history. Take care.